I need to share this in the server. That's what I get for like going like, oh, I'm gonna cook my lunch in a pan. I'm gonna cook my lunch. I'm gonna make my own nice lunch. And you know, here I am. More. Okay. Publish that. Okay. 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 All right. It's going now. Also, I need to like clean up my beard. It is a mess. It is a mess right now. Part of me is like, oh, just get rid of it. Just blow it up. Like, maybe. We'll see. I'm planning to trim it tomorrow and figure out how I'm doing that. Kind of in the moment. Go for the vibe. I also, it depends a bit on if I can find some of my shaving stuff. But welcome back to Overwatch. I've already done my dailies for today, technically. Today, it's yesterday's. So Overwatch is a little weird. When you log in, you have 19 hours to complete your dailies. So I logged in yesterday evening. I still have 3 hours left on my dailies today. But I played a lot of Demon. I actually played Xion. Kind of fun. I was not playing her how you're supposed to, but I had the most damage on my team, so I'll take it, you know? I was just sticking with the team. Like, I was literally just, like, with the team and trying, and using, like, all of my mobility tools instead of for flanking, for just not getting killed. And it worked pretty well. We ended up winning quite handily. I did not get, like, play of the game or anything like that. I was not doing, like, crazy stuff. But actually, let me see. Do I have a clip? How do I go to the clips? Is that in my profile? Okay, yeah. It is. It didn't even save a clip for it. No clip. Only my last 2 games for Mizuki came through. But actually, wait, can I see... If I go to Xion, you can see... So I played her for 6 minutes. I had 14 elims. In those 6 minutes... Did I have any deaths? Yeah, no, I was alive the whole game. Like, so this was all of this is 1 life. You know, decent damage. I'm pretty happy with that. As someone who doesn't play a lot of DPS characters, I was pretty happy with my performance on Xion. But yeah, I'm just gonna pop in. Oh yeah, I did a soldier game yesterday because I needed heals, and I got DPS. I needed to do heals to like get more or to finish my dailies for my MEKA side of things. And so I was like, oh god, I'm DPS. And I was like, okay, I'm like, if I'm tank, I could be like Roadhog or, you know, anyone who can heal pretty sustainably. If I'm support, I've got this in the bag. I got DPS, and I was like, I need to get like 1,600 heals as soldier. So I was literally, I would like sprint up and drop my heal pack on our tank and run back. It was stupid, but it worked. Yeah, I'm still playing Mizuki. I just enjoy him. He has a fun kit. I'm not the best on him. I'm trying to like build up that muscle memory, get used to playing as him, but I quite enjoy playing Mizuki. Okay. Sorry, I was like sitting there just like, wow, just watching it bounce. Nope. Wow, I have a lot of heals right now. Oh, they got me. Our tank keeps really overextending. Wow. He was so overextended he couldn't get back in time and heal. Whee! Thank you. Dang it, I couldn't get away. Again, like, this team just keeps overextending. Like, why would they chase the enemies to their old spawn? Like, actually. 3 of our team, both DPSs and the tank, went all the way back to spawn. But, like, the previous enemy spawn. It's like, they already capped the objective. At this point, it's like we fall back, we regroup, we do what we need to. Ah, they found me. Got solo ulted. We literally just need to cluster up. Again, group up. If you are sitting in like an alleyway away from your team, you're not going to get heals. Especially when you've got one healer who can only heal you in line of sight and one that can only heal you in an area around him or in line of sight. Which, like, to be fair, most supports require line of sight to get you healed. At least generally. Okay, well, that worked. You get heals. Okay. Whoa. Ah, dang it. I was hoping that by doing that I could jump back down and, you know, because I used a movement ability, it'd be healing, and it did work. They just were ready to shoot me the second I came back. Sometimes that works. Oh. I don't know how that worked, but I'm so happy it did. I think the Junkrat must have, like, hit me with one of his mines and knocked me up. I don't know what they're saying. It was someone saying they needed healing, and our cat was like, "Oh, I can see." Oh yeah, but they're not always. Not always. Sometimes you gotta find the person who's in need of healing. So, or you're tunnel visioning someone else. No. Okay, they switched to Hog. Oh, psst. That was bad. I dodged the bomb and then I got hit by the hook. Okay. You get heals. You get heals. Dang it, I was trying to see anyone so that I could throw my hat. And then I hit, and then I went into that little alcove and I couldn't see anymore. Our cat is getting tilted. Okay, to be fair, Doomfist is getting really overextended. So it's like, yeah, of course you need healing, buddy. Oh. That was crazy. Like, our Fish was doing a lot of damage and got a lot of kills, but they were like way overextended, so we just could not always get to them. Jetpack Cat got a little tilted, but they were doing a lot of work to keep us alive. Honestly, I really liked their team's Junkrat and Sierra. I don't like this. I feel like this is broken right now because every match it shows you all of the experience you've earned in that set of the tiers. So I think when they made the updated pass, it broke a bit. Bouchon. Okay, so this is going to be a game where I'm going to play poorly, but as Xion probably. Let's find out. Why is this on top? It's supposed to be on. Xion. Okay, so yeah, that makes it a smaller zone. Dang it, they got me. They got me. Their tank was really overextended, though. They should not have been out there, especially not as Demon. She is not the most equipped to, like, overextend. Okay, now they're on Diva. My support. I didn't have time to see who responded, but someone responded to my request for support. I don't know where the enemy team is now. Yeah, I see a couple of them. Why are we all ulting? What is this? I guess it was the end of the round. I was like, why is everyone just dropping their ult right now? Okay. I am not the lowest damage on the team. I am not doing better than our Wuyong right now, but a lot of that game, the enemy team was just really pushed back by us. So I was like, where even are they? At their spawn.
You take away one Ralph's daddy, and you'll never hear the end of it. Sing for me. We might actually win this.
I hit someone. Okay, got it. Didn't see that coming now, did you? Alright. I think it was that. There's Wuyong up here. Let's see them up there. Oh, they're May. Nice. No! He grabbed me off my motorcycle. It was my motorcycle. Okay, good to know. He can bump me off of that. Nice. Ah, they got me. I'm gonna give love to both our Demon and our Kiri, because the Kiri I think is the one who was with me most of the time when I was getting support. But our Demon was doing such a good job just keeping up pressure, and that's like very well balanced sense of like how far out I need to be. Yeah, second most damage, and of course our Demon had the most. Yeah, like the biggest thing our Demon did really well in that game was just, you know, pushing the distance forward a bit, but not too far. Because a lot of people want to play her like she's a dive tank. But some people caught on really quick about this. She's not a dive tank. You can be aggressive. You can play forward, but you can't be, you know, too far in. You can't be too overextended. You have to kind of keep in mind that she really relies on having someone there to support her. You know, at a lot of the time that she's, you know, extended. So if you don't have someone who's able to extend with you all that well, that's kind of a risk if you're playing Demon. So you have to kind of be careful about gauging that distance. And I think our Demon was really good about gauging that distance, knowing how far was far enough, but not going beyond it. If she did go beyond, like falling back when needed, you know, there was a lot of pressure, but the pressure wasn't obsessive. It wasn't constant. It was something that, you know, our Demon was doing as needed. Oh, Victor again. Well, hello. I don't know if this is the same one, but it might be. But yeah, like that was a really good Demon player. Like that's the thing is like you play her like forward, but you're not diving. It's like she's not quite an anchor like Ryan is, but she's not quite a dive tank like a Winston is. So it's like you play her kind of mid distance. You push forward with your line, whereas like Ryan's really good for like holding your line. It's like with Ryan, you either hold your line or you play forward. There's no in between. You do one or the other. She kind of does both, but it's not so much that she's holding her line, and more so that she is pushing her line. Like you want to be applying pressure into the enemy team such that your line is moving and their line is falling back. Ah, shoot. Like, see, that was an example. Like, she's really good at applying pressure and pushing you back. I fell back until I couldn't. Gotcha, Victor. Okay, we got exposed soul going. So I can help contribute a little more damage. Alright. This way. Running, running, and running. I was just running. I was running and attacking and looking for anyone I could throw my hat onto. Jeezums. Okay. Okay. My healing is going pretty good. Alright. Got you. Dang it. I was hoping the shield would break before it hit it, and then it broke literally the second it hit. Gotcha. Alright. It's going good. It's going good. Oh, so we'll be catching up on chat between games here. Boop. Bop. Boop. Bop. Boop. Up. I was hoping to. Oh my god, I actually hooked her before, or like the second she broke out of the mech. Crazy. Whoa, whoa, hey, hey, whoa, hey. Gotcha. Okay. I'm like, I hear them. Gotcha. I think we got it. Okay. I like had almost double the healing of both of the enemy players. Like I was like 600 off from that. My damage was the lowest on the team, which is usually what I expect for Mizuki, especially when we've got a Wuyong. Wuyong's a really good like higher damage support. Up to them, and also honestly, our Bastion was sick. Our Bastion was doing really good. All right. Okay, there we go. I can see it. That's the thing. You can. You can. You just have to manually do it. You have to, because since it's not an animation software, you're not going to have the tools to do like automatic squash and stretch and things like that. So it's like you have to do it the old ways. You have to have individual drawings, or a drawing that you're then like warping in like a different program and then putting it in. Just assuming KineMaster works similar to other like mobile video editing tools I've used. All right. Oh, tank time. Also, I just want to restate something that I've probably said many times over streams. Flashpoint is fun, and I think people who don't like it are silly. It is a fun mode. It might I don't know if it's worse at a high level, or if it's bad at a low level and at a high level. But like at my moderate, I play this game regularly level. I quite enjoy Flashpoint maps. I enjoy that it's a like faster paced 2CP style thing, but it's or not 2CP, King of the Hill style match, where you know you're both teams are trying to get to this one point. But I like that that point is just, I don't know. I like that there's multiple points on the map. I like that the maps are large. At first, it's really intimidating and it's like, oh my god, I can go anywhere here. But it's like very quickly you come to be like, oh no, this is fine.
Stretch, hydrate, dominate. Specifically in that order. Yeah. Hey.
Whee! Oh. No, they jammed me in a corner. I could not escape. Okay, I want to know how our Mercy only has 200 heals. I want to know. I want to know how that was managed. Yeah.
Need to get out of my head.
Jeez. They're doing better on Ana, but I'm still feeling like the support's a little low. Gotcha. Does anyone want to get to the point? No? Yeah, it's like I was trying to take out the Pharah, then distract their tank.
Drop the pride and discipline will take over.
Let's see. Okay, that's not gonna help. The Cassidy was a better counter to the Pharah. And I'm demicked. Yeah, I just keep getting hacked. Dang it. I just need someone to deal with the Sombra. Like, I'm just constantly getting my shield shut off, and then I get DMA'd pretty quick after that. Yeah. Yeah, like our Zenyatta was over there, our Genji was over there. That one was crazy. Oh my god. A possible bad message. Alright, I'm giving it to them. Kept stealing my shield. Alright, I'm so curious what they said, so I'm gonna... Okay, let's use that. I'm just gonna make them nice and big. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna cover up the chat zone. I'm gonna find out what they said. Oh, hey, I'm with the Sombra this game. Okay, I'll take it. I'll do Midtown. I'm gonna see what was said in chat. Wow. They just called the whole team trash, and it's like there was a lot going on where people were like staggered and not doing their best, but all right, let me rehide that. I think it's being used incorrectly much of the time nowadays. Like, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of used right, kind of not, like, because I think, like, the modern, like, LARPing trend, where it's like, oh, it's like this channel LARP or whatever, like, I look at that, like, a LARP applier, or something like that, for example. That's not, I don't know, that doesn't feel like LARPing, because you're not role-playing, you're just playing a character, you know? Like, you're just pretending to be someone else, which is not what LARP is. But then also people use it a lot online. Like, that's closer, though. A lot of people also use it online where it's like, oh, like, a lot of people use it online to say, like, oh, you're, like, pretending to know something. But that's not what LARP is. That's that's just role playing. Like you are playing a role, you are playing a game. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like people use it wrong a lot. I tend to be very like language is defined in a prescriptive way. So like, you know, a word has a meaning, and I don't like a ton when that evolves a lot. At the same time, that's just me being stubborn more than anything. But I specifically like have an issue with it on the word LARP, where like LARP is like an acronym. It means something, and you can't really change the meaning of an acronym without changing what each letter means. So if LARP no longer means like live action role playing, but instead just means like lying or like faking, you know, that's kind of just not right in my eyes. Like, because it's like there's literally words. Like, I would not call someone who's lying someone who's live action role playing, you know? So that's kind of like my... I'm fine with the term. I think it's just like a lot of people use it in kind of an uninformed sense. Like, I don't know. It's like a lot of the times when like the general populace takes like a word that was like AAVE and just kind of like acts like they know what it means, but like really don't know what it means, and then they use it wrong, and then, you know, suddenly the definition is being defined by, you know, a bunch of people who never knew what it meant. Gotcha. Oh, I was too busy chasing. Go hide. Uh-oh. I did not hide very well. Alright, flying back in. Dang it. I was like, I do not have the reach to get in here right now. Somehow dodged that. They have to have like decreased the size of that explosion or something recently, because that, I feel like I keep surviving those when I normally would not. Overstrike. Nope. Nope. Gotcha. Nice. Yeah, honestly, Sombra's a really good counter to Demon in general. Their Juno was doing really good. And then on our team, I'm just gonna give love to our Juno. I'm just all the Junos get a little love. It's hard to say because, like, you know, the robot masters are generally not like they operate within their programming. So and their programming specifically has a lot of like controls. But at the same time, you can do that with artificial intelligence. You can have programmed kind of limitations and like control points within it. You know, like if you look at like LLMs, they've constantly been like throwing in different things to like kind of control that. It's difficult. It's very difficult. The more autonomous a system gets, the harder it is to set up those kind of like checks and balances, so to speak, because, you know, at that point you start getting into like these things where it's like if you make a loophole in those rules, like they might exploit that, they might use that, and it becomes difficult to like keep things under control. So I would say it's difficult, but I think for me the metric would be, can they comprehend? Can they understand? And do they have a true sense of self? And that's a very hard thing. That's a thing that people run into a lot with artificial intelligence right now. A lot of people will talk to something like ChatGPT or Google Gemini, and they'll be like, I am convinced that this is a person, basically. Like, this is true intelligence that I am talking to, like a true, like, conscious being. But the issue is that LLMs are incapable of understanding. And that is a fact. There is no LLM that can understand the meaning of words. At all. Not a single one. Anyone who tells you otherwise is lying to you or uninformed or misinformed. It feels like it knows the meaning of words. But you are talking to basically like a technological homunculus of verbalization. You speak to it, and it speaks back, and it feels like what it is saying is accurate to, like, an accurate response to what you said. But it doesn't understand the words. It predicts a response with strong certainty, usually. And it will pick the most certain response based on its random seed that it has in that moment. So an LLM is not in any way general intelligence. It has no understanding, it has no comprehension, it doesn't know what words mean, and yet it outputs words and takes words as input. So as a result, like, and I'm to jump back now to Mega Man, it's hard to say what the Robot Masters would be in Mega Man's context, because no matter how they can respond, it's kind of hard to know if they understand. So, like, even if you could say, like, have a conversation with one of the Robot Masters, that's not a sign that they're generally intelligent. Like, it's just a sign that they are programmed to have responses. So it's kind of hard to say. I'm personally inclined to say that, like, the vast majority of Robot Masters are not generally intelligent. Like, Mega Man is. Mega Man is a true general intelligence AI. He has a sense of self. He has understanding. He has comprehension. He knows who he is. Mega Man has identity. Mega Man has feelings. So like, Mega Man is a general intelligence, but I don't think the majority of the normal Robot Masters could ever quantify or could ever qualify into that, you know, bubble of you know, AGI. Potentially, though, the like ones from the Mega Man X series I could see, because Sigma is a like, he's like a virus, right? And he's like an AI virus type thing. So if that's the case, even if the animal ones didn't start generally intelligent, I think the presence of Sigma in their system would give them a form of general intelligence. That's kind of my thoughts on it. Also, I pulled out not because I'm stopping, but because I have a bunch of loot boxes to open, so I'm just gonna go and do a bunch of these. Oh, okay, I got a legendary. That's not a bad one. I like the Hermes one. Honestly, all the Greek skins were really good.
The fight starts now.
I'm gonna get rid of Prey. The Prey one's kind of cheesy. Alright, open all three. Okay, that's not a bad pose. I don't know what my current victory pose is. I wish you could kind of like pick, you know, like, I don't know, like, I wish you could see what your current victory pose is on this screen when you go to, like, I don't know, like when you get the new victory pose. I wish you could see what your current one is so that you could then gauge, like, is this actually like worthwhile as a new pose. So like, what is my current victory pose? Hackles up. That's a pretty good one. I like that. There's also the I'm Toga one, which, you know, matches the skin, but it's okay. They keep giving her things. She is truly like one of the current major, we give all the skins and stuff to her characters. Juno is becoming one. I kind of hope Demon gets to. Demon's got room for a lot. Like, they have feelings and interests, but how much of that is direct programming and how much of that is their I don't know, true intelligence? You know, like, is it like that they were set up where it's like, oh, when this happens you'll feel a way, and we've set up a feeling, or we've simulated a feeling? It's hard to say, and like, they have more limits than Mega Man does. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, do they count? Maybe. I'm still inclined to say I'm not convinced that they count. Because I'll tell you, I've seen ChatGPT simulate anxiety. If you'll ever seen, there's this guy who he does this content where he like just kind of messes with ChatGPT, like he uses it, and he'll like, oh my god, I'm done with Kings. Okay, jeez, okay. I'll do Diva next. I gotta overload. I'm like slowly working my way up the list. I did do Casino before King, but now I'm on Divas. I'll get a bunch of things from her. I must have hit the 30 game, the 30 game point. Wait, let me see. What are the challenges? Yeah, I have all my dailies, all my weeklies. Yeah, this is the one that completed that one. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I so badly want Overlord added to the game. Give me a support mecha. Trust me, this dude's a support. These two are DPS. I kind of wish Demon could have been like DPS and like, you know, maybe King be a support as well, so that you could have a full mecha team. But I'm like, it's still cool. I have more loot boxes as a result of that now.
Stick to the blueprint, except when it's going to pieces.
Alright, let me open these new loot boxes that I got for completing that pass. Oh, the Dongo one. Wow.
Conspicuous.
That is a good one. Okay, wait. I'm gonna put that over Merry Christmas, because Merry Christmas I can't use all the time.
Beast with superior firepower.
I got bodies to back.
You sure do, Drunker Queen. Oh, are there multiple hedgehog species? I feel like I guess there probably is. It's because hedgehogs are probably a genus. Heck, they might be a family. Like, all right, let me check my Demon new voice line that I got.
Downtime is how I stay sharp. I'm the devil on your shoulder.
That's a fun one. Get that over the solo queuing one.
Downtime is how I stay sharp.
Sure. How am I doing on this? Oh, I got credits. I got credits. I can buy the last two of these skins. Yay, now I have no chance of getting these in loot boxes. That's the main thing I do, is I make it so that if I get skins, they'll at least be an epic skin or a legendary skin. That's my strat, my secret weapon. But look at how many skins Diva's got. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see Demon get so many skins. So what was that skin that I saw last game? Because it had like this weird... like... Okay, it's not that. What skin was that? Okay, wait, I need to go and I need to have all unowned in general. Yeah, it's not the Porsche. It was definitely a legendary because it had a different model. What was that? What skin was that? Like, actually? Also, I forgot Diva had a cardboard skin too now. That is awesome. Was that like an epic? It's definitely not that. It's none of these ones. It's not gonna be any of these. Actually, what skin was that? Oh, it's this one. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, I finally found, I don't know why I like scrolled past it when I was down. I literally clicked on the Mage Punk one. I missed this. Is this the one that was with the Hello Kitty collaboration? It feels like it is. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Anyways, there's 17 species. 5 okay, so it is a family. Wow. Huh. That happened to me recently too. I thought so if you didn't know this, seals, sea lions, walruses, you know, you'd assume they're all related. They're all pinnipeds. I thought pinnipeds were like a family. And like then seals and sea lions were the same genus or something like that. But with pinnipeds is like a parv order. So it's like as broad as of a category as like mustelids, canines. Like it is that broad a category, like pinniped. And pinnipeds are then broken down into a bunch of different groups, where seals, sea lions, and walruses are 3 separate families. So there's the true seals, the fur seals, and the walruses. Walruses being the oldest of that set, which is crazy to me. I'm like, that feels like it would be, I don't know. I feel like it would be closer to like the fur seals. But it goes walrus, true seal, fur seal, as far as like when they have like a common ancestor, which is crazy. How many fingers does Sonic have? I feel like he has 4. Right? Because he's got like typical cartoon properties, doesn't he? Or does he have 5? Is he... How many fingers does Sonic have? Because if he has enough, he could be... Oh, you know... He has 5... Okay. See, but the thing is, they designed him with like American audiences in mind, so I wasn't sure. You know, he was like very like Mickey Mouse inspired, you know, hence the gloves. But also like, oh, he's so cool. He's cool, but like America cool. So I don't know. I was there. There was a chance. There was a chance. Okay, so he has 5. So that knocks the 4-toed out of the running. How long are the ears on the long-eared hedgehogs? I gotta see that. Long-eared hedgehog. Those are quite long. Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay. I will say now, modern Sonic. The modern Sonic design is in the long-eared group. His ears in modern Sonic are too long. But classic Sonic, he's not long-eared. So, I'm gonna say he's gonna be in that, like, Hemiechinus or Hemiechinus genus. Hemiechinus. I'm gonna say he's that genus. One of the species of long-eared. But classic Sonic is not. I don't know what classic Sonic would be. Definitely not desert. Though I also wouldn't be surprised if the long-eared is a desert one. It has like a cooling thing. Gotcha.
You're so nice.
Thank you. Very nice. We have a very strong hold here. No, she got me. The demon. Take that. Take out her armor.
Clear them off the objective.
We have ult on this Rhine. Oh, I got killed so fast. Ryan, you should have ulted immediately. That was bad. That was bad. You should have just popped out and bong. At least we got the, you know, Deadeye off the Cassidy pretty much immediately, but it was too late. They already had the point.
Move up with me. Fall back.
Alright, let's run. Let's run. Let's get back. Our tank rage quit after they flubbed that team fight. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna die here. Sigma was a little overextended.
Come on, let's regroup.
Dang it. Our soldier was like so out of position that it took us too long to get to him. Like, at that point, like, if they're at the bridge, you should not be on the bridge still. Boop, boop, boop.
Group up with me. Let's fall back.
Entering the attacking phase.
Alright, I'm gonna get to the payload just so that I can be here in case someone tries to contest. No C9s. Alright, I think we got it.
Step rider.
Alright. Not terrible. I think it was very funny that our first tank left after they flubbed a team fight. Like, I was like, dude, you overextended, and you didn't use your ult at the best time. Like, if you'd used it at the start, they would have all been knocked down, and we would have just taken them all out and kept that point. Their Vendetta was a little sneaky, so I'm gonna give some love there. But I'm gonna give more love to our Cassidy than our soldier, because our soldier was so often just like so awkwardly positioned, and I had to like come in to save him, and I died in the process. Well, yeah, this is the thing. Is like I know he's younger, but it could be that like a case of like when they redesigned, you know, maybe they chose a different inspiration. So it's like they kind of retcon. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. Is like, yes, technically, classic Sonic is young Sonic, but at the same time, I choose to look at it, and anyone can as well. Like, look at that as like, oh, they retconned what kind of Hedgehog he was. You know, if that's what they wanted to do. So that's kind of how I was looking at it. Is like hypothetically they could both be different. African pygmy hedgehog. African pygmy hedgehog is like the default hedgehog, and that is also the 4-toed one. That's not enough toes. He needs more. More toes on that boy. Yeah, the Indian hedgehog has a little tinge of color to it. It's a little darker overall. I could see that. I could see that. Hey, you could maybe say that's part of the basis of why Shadow is darker. You know, they used some hedgehog DNA, seemingly, when they were building them. Maybe that's his.
We're about to ruin their day.
Whee! I don't know how I'm alive. Oh my god.
Enemy over here. Fall back. Come on, let's regroup. Pop my ultimate.
Gotcha. People keep joining and leaving. What is happening? Does no one want to be here? Like, the enemy team is just down man for like a minute. Oh my god, and they lost their tank. What is happening? Ah, they got me.
That's what I'm talking about.
Can't let my teammates win.
Okay, well they have a new tank. Okay, they have a full team again.
This curse, it won't let me go.
So that's something. Oh my god, they keep focusing me now. Oh, this hurts. This hurts my soul. I'm dying. Okay. That's bad. We just need to group up. Like, we were not together at all that entire round. Like, we should have had that one. Nice. Just... You could have just used your sword there. She was in kill range for the one hit. Oh, jeezums. Yeah, 10k healing. No joke. Jeez. Our D1 was honestly pretty good. Our Juno was pretty good. It was just that both of our DPS kept not being with the team. And we really needed that once the enemy team had fully regrouped. I think they got kind of too cozy for a while when the enemies were like constantly struggling, and so we just were not holding it together on those last 2 points as well. Also, their demon was also very good. Like when they got their demon in, like they were doing work. She was kicking her butts. Gonna open the loot boxes.
Try it, people.
Okay. Battle Pass. We're almost done with level 9 on this part. But that means that I am... See, it's harder to tell where I am in the pass. Like, overall. Because I can't see how many this was. I think this was 9. This is 14, so I'm basically at like 27 of 80. Something like that. And this, I've been playing this season since earlier last week, I think. Because we're not 2 weeks in. I know that, right? Challenges, weekly. Yeah, we have 2 days left in the first week. So it's been 5 days. 5 days, and I'm like... Oh, this was 5. Okay. 5 plus 8. Almost 9. So I'm like almost 14 levels in. I need to grease this chair. It's squeaky. Or replace it. It's getting pretty beat up. But yeah, it's basically like we've done 5 days of playing this, and I have averaged a little more than 2 levels per day, because I've done 13. I'm almost at 14. And it's like, it's funny because there's some people who are like, oh, it's so hard to complete these battle passes, like if you have a job at all or a life at all. And I'm like, really? It's not. I have struggled in so many battle passes because like I have a job. I have a day job. I have a full-time job. I often work overtime. Not a lot, but like semi-often. I work a little overtime. And battle passes have always been a challenge for me. The only battle pass that I've ever been like, this is actually really well done, this is not that hard to complete, is Overwatch. I was really scared when Overwatch 2 announced that they were going to have a battle pass system. But honestly, every single one I've gotten, I have completed. With time to spare. Even if I skipped for like 2 weeks or didn't play for like a full week or whatever, I always completed it. It's actually really easy to beat these passes. That's not something I can say about most games with a battle pass. Overwatch just does it different. And I appreciate that. They respect my time. The only thing that you kind of get as a result, though, is in a lot of games with battle passes, they give you enough currency to get the next pass if you complete your current one. Overwatch does not do that. They give you like 400 of the premium currency per pass, whereas a pass costs 1,000. So if you do a pass that's paid, it can subsidize future passes. But even for the second pass you do, you're going to need to pay $10. You know, for this one I did 5. I just paid $5 and got it because I was already at like, yeah, I was at 800 because I have 300 left. So it was like I paid $5, got this pass. To do a pass in Pokemon Champions is $10 no matter what. You do not earn a way. There's no premium currency to earn, so there's no way you can pay for that pass from a previous pass. So I had to pay. I paid $20 on Champion so far. I paid $10 in the first season, and then I did $10 this season because the rewards are Corbo's outfit. And I'm like, I literally said, they do Corbo, I'm buying. Then they did Corbo, and I'm like, all right, I'm buying. Even if I don't expect to wear Corbo's drip, I do want to have it because it's like, one, he has nice pants. He has just nice dress pants. I don't suspect there's going to be a lot of ways you get dress pants unless they add like a Giovanni suit to the game, you know? But, also, one thing I do want to point out. So, this game, you know, they just revamped the, way the Battle Pass works. Like, you can kind of choose which direction you go. I'm not really going to pick and choose much. But, so this was the original skin here. This is a legendary? Why? I guess it does have unique model stuff. I don't know, this doesn't appeal to me at all. This is like a recolored legendary, maybe? Like a different one? But they're also adding tier hacking, so you can pick. There's a set of possible skins anyone could pick. Some of these are awesome, and there's a lot of people who are like, oh, there's bad skins. This is a good Junker Queen skin. This is a really good Sigma skin. I love this Beekeeper one. This one I almost got. It's a really good skin. I also quite like the Crustacean skin for Wrecking Ball. I think this is a cool skin. Awesome. And Ash Legendary is always cool because you always get the Bob. And the Bob is so good. We've got the Boba skin for May. That's nice. Like, I this isn't my favorite, but I know there's a lot of people who thought, oh, this one's so cute, and like they paid for it when it came out. This one's not as cool. This is low for me. This is low for me. This is a pretty good skin. Like, come on. Awesome skin. This is another pretty good skin. Lifeweaver doesn't have a ton of great ones right now, but this one's not bad. And Peak Junkrat? Like, come on. Like, this is an awesome Junkrat skin. But I went for one of the best skins in the game. The Cardboard Reinhardt skin. All of the cardboard skins are fire. I love how this is literally like PVC pipe and a red solo cup. With a lot of cardboard in there. So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting that skin. There's a lot of skins on this Battle Pass that I didn't care for. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, what skin are you like hacking and why is it this one? No, whoops. Like, what skin are you hacking and why is it the Cyberraptor skin? This is actually like one of the cooler skins to me from this Battle Pass. I like this skin a lot. Farah has a lot of cool skins. I think a lot of people are just down on Farah right now because the voice actress is a Zionist, and fair. However, you have to acknowledge there's a lot of awesome Farah skins. The voice actress does not control the character, you know? So it's like, yeah, sure. You don't have to, like, you know, the voice actresses, like, you know, views on what's happening in Gaza. At the same time, you can be fine with a cool skin that is just a cool skin, you know? Like, I don't know, like, there's a lot of really good skins for Farah. There's a lot that I think aren't good, but she has a lot of really good ones. These, like the MEKA Queen one, Raptorian. That was really cool. This one, a lot of people don't like. It's like fair. What's it like if she's got the if you have this skin? What's it like with the? Yeah, like that. That's not bad. It's not like perfect, but I think it's cool. This one's my favorite because I am a sucker for an awesome Omnic skin. And that is what this is. Yeah, and like she's got like plenty of skins that aren't as cool. But there's like a good number that are like, that's sick. That's a sick skin. Like this one, she's got just a little safety helmet on. It's okay. Like that's oh, does she like straight up not even wear the helmet? It's just there for like animations, I guess. Yeah, it's literally just there for taking the mission complete animation and having something for her to take off, but she never wears it. That's funny. Yeah, but she like wears the like helmets and most of the other skins. Oh, this is another one where she doesn't wear it normally. It's just there to be taken off in that one intro. That's crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, because like that's, like, see? You got your helmet. Got a helmet on. Does this one? Okay, this one it's also just there to be taken off. Interesting. I didn't realize there were like a handful of ones like that. Enchanted Armor is Peak. That's a Peak skin. Oh, I knew they had like a third recolor of this. But that's my fave. But so it's like, yeah, it's like, I don't know. I think this is a really cool skin. I think it would be cool if there were other like skins similar to this that other characters had. I will say though, I'm hoping that the next season or the next arc, because they've teased it a little bit. There's an EMP that's been stolen from Busan. There's Super Soldier Serum that's been stolen. There's this, there's that. There are things that are piling up together to suggest that Talon's going to do some big thing. We haven't had a lot of stuff with Null Sector recently. Busan is vulnerable to the Guishin. I am wondering, and I am hoping, that that is a sign that the next season is going to be like, they try to attack the Null Sector. Like, Talon tries to betray Null Sector and, like, drop an EMP on them and wipe out all of Antarctica. And I just have in my head this visual of them, like, you know, there's, like, a fight to stop them from dropping it. Someone hits the thing and releases the bomb, and it drops, and everyone just, like, freezes and, like, sees it as it's falling. And then it, like, cuts back to, like, I don't know, someone on Overwatch, like, grabbing onto whoever did it, I don't know, like, Mauga or someone, and being like, why did you do that? Like, what are you doing? Like, and then, like, yeah, them just kind of, like, laughing about it. And then, you know, they're like, oh, it's gonna go off. Should be right about now. And then, like, nothing happens. Like, that's weird. That's not how it's supposed to be. And then, like, a broken EMP just that's like blasts through the floor of the room or something, the hangar on the ship that's carried it, and then, like, a big explosion, and everyone gets thrown back. And then it, like, zooms down to like Antarctica's surface, and like on the ice you just see like Ramatra with his big arms, and he like grabbed and threw the EMP back, like damaged it, grabbed it, threw it so that it couldn't go off. And then, you know, I don't know, like null sector forces just go and like just, I don't know, go crazy. And now everyone's fighting null sector again. And Ramatra's like, you come to my home where I have retreated, and you try to kill all of my people. This will not stand, or something. And then, like, I don't know. It starts this big new arc that's another null sector arc, but it's like null sector and the Guishin are working together, and then it's like, oh, it's like crazy. That's what I want. That is what that's what I want the next arc to be, is like null sector and Guishin like working together, doing scary stuff. And then you can give any characters that don't have a Guishin skin yet, you can have one battle pass that's like, oh, you get a Guishin skin for this you know, Omnic character, because like who has one? It's just Bastion, right? Because he's got the Guishin skin. Yeah, like this one, and this is sick. But I don't think anyone else has a Guishin skin, because like Orisa doesn't, right? Yeah, she has null sector. She has the OR unit, like modern null sector one. She has her old OR 15, but she doesn't have like a Guishin skin. We saw Guishin versions of Demon and Diva in the comic. That's a really good option. Like, give each of them like the Guishin like mimic skins, and then maybe have like the character inside be just like a Guishin Omnic. There's no Guishin Ramatra. He didn't get that. That would be a sick skin for him. Zenyatta, no Guishin. So it's like all of the existing Omnic characters can get a skin. You know, maybe you can have as one of the swappable skins the old Bastion one, so that like if someone doesn't have it, they can get it. Having, you know, Demon and Diva have Guishin skins, and they have those be like the like dual reward on the pass. I think that would be awesome. You know, if they do another season where there's like a heavy focus on, I mean, maybe it could be like a one season thing where it's like the start of it, like they have all these Guishin skins that are in the battle pass, but then they have a shop bundle that has like a bunch of just null sector themed skins, and it can bring a bunch of new ones in where it's like, oh, it's this character, but if they were an Omnic, it's this character if they were an Omnic. We don't have a Guishin Shion. She could have one. Put her in the pass. There's like, how many skins are in the pass? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 skins. So let's go to the heroes. 1 skin. 2 skin. 3 skin. 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Did I miss someone again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He already has. Okay, so there'd be one additional one to have. But, wait a minute. If next season they add the Omnic Detective, there's one more. Boom, 7. No, I think they're adding the staff lady next. The one that everyone is thinking is going to be Sierra's mom. That could be cool. But yeah, it's like they have plenty of room where they could have like 6 whole characters, maybe 7 that get a Guishan skin. And that could be one season's battle pass is like Guishan themed. Have the demon, like the demon and diva skins, maybe be like epic skins. Though they'd probably be legendary because at the very least I would want the, pilot inside to be an Omnic or something. But like that's so doable. They could genuinely do just a Guishan pass, like, something like that. That'd be sick. Also, can I just address the fact that this little man, this has never been his mech to date. These are non-canon mechs right now. His canon mech, up until now, is this. Though his canon's, like, character inside is just, like, little guy. But he came down in this. Junkered it up. And this is his current skin. I forgot he had the watermelon. That's an awesome skin. I hate playing as Ball, but his skins are also good. Oh my god, this snowman one, that's awesome. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna wrap things up for today. I got some progress on my pass, especially on my event pass. Plowing through. Kind of out of things that can earn me points here. So I will wrap this up for now. Thank you so much if you joined me live or after the fact. Either way is cool with me as long as you had some fun. That said, I'm going to go do human things as humans do, and you probably should too. Thank you so much. Goodbye. I shall away. There are also, I'm just going to... There are rumblings of a Zelda 40th anniversary Nintendo Direct coming up, and I will not, in all likelihood, be reacting to it because it's probably going to be a work day. But keep an eye out if that happens, because I will be adding it to my tier list. Yeah. All right. Goodbye. I'm wrapping it. I'm gonna hit it.